Hey Aquarius, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading for what you need to know for 2022. Interestingly enough, I meditated on your energy just like I've done all the other signs so far. And your energy, by far, by yet, is the most dazzling energy for 2022. Now, mind you, all the other signs are great in their own respective right. But Aquarius, 2022. Oh. Whew. You are so freaking dynamic. I hope you understand that. See, the thing of what I'm feeling here with your energy in 2022 while I meditated was so unapologetic. It screamed freedom. It screamed expansion. It screamed new growth. It screamed new opportunities, but it was a very sexy energy here about it, Aquarius. And this is not a love reading, right? But it doesn't matter whether you're with somebody, not with somebody, you're just doing you, whatever the case may be. Everything that you're doing is so unapologetically you. And this is what Spirit is wanting you to know before 2022. Because when 2022 comes, and I'm sorry if you hear my cat in the background, when 2022 comes, that year is all about you. And I don't mean it necessarily in a selfish, egotistical way. No, I mean there's so much growth that's going to happen in this year, and it doesn't matter your age. But the emphasis that I really have to put on this energy for you, Aquarius, so you can feel exactly what I'm feeling. So you can feel exactly what I'm feeling is this. But before I get into it, give me one quick second here, Aquarius. All right, so sorry about that. I get my cat, make sure he's cool. But the emphasis I have to put on this for you, Aquarius, is anything and everything you do in the next year, 2022, you do it without giving a single F. Mind you, let me put that into context. You know where you're trying to go, you know what you want to obtain, and you know what you want to do, but there's a sense of freedom. And it's like 2021 may have been a year of restriction in some way, shape, or form, whether it was financially, whether it was in the form of love, whether it was family, whether it was circumstances, environmental, whatever your restrictions specifically for you, whether love just didn't work out, something with the family didn't work out, your finances was looking a little jumbled, whatever this was for you in 2021, 2022, it's not the case. And the thing about it is, I just see you in the best way that I can put this, saying, you know what? I've tried my best to be the friend. I've tried my best to be the helper. I've tried my best in this job. I've tried my best in this love situation. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try my best for me. I'm going to put me first. I'm going to do for me. But there's something so sexy about this energy, Aquarius. There's something so freeing. There's something so it's almost intoxicating. It's a high. In 2022, ride that high. Ride that intoxication, because that's going to be your energy throughout the entire year. You want to go travel? Book that trip. You want to relocate? Pick that house or home. You want to get a new job? Start looking on Indeed. You want to start that business? Go ahead and start figuring out the legal aspects of it. Build a business plan. You want a new love? Sure. Put on your best dress or best outfit. Get done up and go out. Find somebody. But this is all about expansion for you in 2022 and also public recognition. So 2022 is not the year for you to be sitting in the house, to be on the wayside, to be a bystander to your own life. No. No more. No more allowing life to happen to you. Now you're taking life into your own goddamn hands in the year 2022, and I fucking love it. I do. Oh my God, this is the bomb-ass energy. I'm sorry. Woo! Because all I'm seeing, even though you're an air sign, but I'm visually seeing the Knight of Wands, right, in the tarot deck. The Knight of Wands just blazing a trail and just leaving a trail of fire in its dust. Now, again, I understand you're an air sign, but that's what this energy feels like, because you need to breathe. It feels like there's been barriers here on you. There's been barriers. I don't know what these restrictions are for you in the year 2021. I don't know what you've experienced this year, but it feels like whether it's in all areas of your life, whether it's one area, maybe even if it was within yourself, psychologically, emotionally, mentally, there's been some form of, entrapment, or, feeling like you've been encaged, or, no, we're not doing that in 2022. Nope. No more. And you won't allow yourself to do it in 2022. You know why? Because even if you're going into 2022 with that energy, what's going to happen is life is going to end up giving you a series of circumstances that is going to force you to push out of those barriers, to push out of those restrictions, to push out of those cuffs that you feel chained to, whether it's in the mind, the heart, body, soul, or spirit. 2022, the energy is shifting you for freedom, shifting you for expansion, shifting you for growth, but above all that, it's the year of being very experimental. This is your experimental year in 2022. So you want to try something new? Try it. You want to be a daredevil? Go ahead and try it. You want to do something that you thought that you couldn't do? Try it. This energy is forcing you out of your comfort zone for expansion and growth. But the thing about it is, Aquarius, the way that you go about it, and I don't know if you notice this about you or if you will notice this about you, that energy of just unapologetically being you. You don't care how quirky, how different, how unique, how taboo. You don't give a flying F. Your soul is screaming for expansion and growth in the year of 2022. And if you don't feed that soul its expansion that it's desiring so badly, life is going to give you those sets of series of events that will force you out of your comfort zone, so that way your soul can grow and expand in ways beyond belief. Wow. Invocation, one more for my Aquariuses. 2022 is about fun. Bottom of the deck is feminine. What did I say about the sexy energy? However you go about it, Aquarius, it's very sexy. You just ooze. And I don't care if you're a male or female, it doesn't matter, right? Ain't no gender here. But it doesn't matter how you go about it. Doesn't matter your gender. You just ooze sex appeal in the year of 2022 because you're just unapologetically and truthfully standing in your truth, being authentically you, and trying new experiences, doing new things that people may say don't. People may warn you against it. People may say, hey, Aquarius, don't do that. That's not a good idea. You don't give a flying. Cause you know why? Your soul needs it. Your soul is craving it. Your soul is craving something different. Your soul is just craving abundance and newness. Death being here. Again, whatever restriction or whatever energy you felt in 2021 that may have felt confining. It's just like you're breaking free. I need to break free. Stop pressuring me. Stop imposing your beliefs on me. Stop putting your conditions on me. Stop telling me what to do. I'm living for me now. I'm living in my truth. I'm being authentic. I'm living in my purpose. I'm living in my vision. If this is what I want to do, if I want to do something so crazy, like cut off my hair and go skydiving in Tawana, I don't know. You go do it. I mean, but that's how the energy is. It's so recklessly you in the best possible way. Now, again, that's kind of a severe example, of course. But you get the energy. 2022 is going to force you into positions. If you don't go along with the flow of it, it's going to force you into positions where you just feel like you physically have to escape and break free. And that's the soul doing that. It's the soul pulling away from your external factors, or internal if it's in the mind, if you've been keeping yourself entrapped. You want fun. You want excitement. You want spontaneity. You want something that's different. You want something that's challenging, but in a beautiful way, right? You don't want challenging, hard life experiences. You don't want to deal with that, but you want to take on a new challenge, like opening a business, taking on that move, taking on that traveling across the country or traveling across the world. That's what your soul is asking for in the year of 2022. And will you listen, Aquarius? Will you listen? So let me go ahead and get from this deck. So I would tell you this. You know how we all have bucket lists? Before this year ends, Aquarius, I ask you, all of you, however many are watching us, if you don't have a bucket list, create one. And bucket list doesn't have to be, you want to go deep sea diving. I mean, it could be, but it doesn't have to be like that. Your bucket list could be, you know what, that business I've been wanting to start, I'm going to start it in 2022. That move I've been wanting to make across the country or across the world, I'm going to do it in 2022. Increasing my finances or taking on new opportunities, I'm going to do it. Create your bucket list of what it is that you want to do in 2022 so that way you can keep yourself on track. And when 2022 comes, go ahead and get started. Don't wait until January 2nd, January 1st, you start. Some of you may be already starting. And if you want to start prior to that, go ahead. There's no time limit. But in 2022, we got to be working on that list actively. Actively. Because that's what the soul is needing for your highest expansion. You are the star. And in 2022, you will be the star of your own life. No more being the bystander. No more allowing life to happen around you. You are the one that is creating the life that you want and being the star of that very exact show. And better yet, the sun. The sun. Bottom of the deck. Let's see here. 9 of Wands. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. The sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So this is exactly what I'm talking about here. And when I look at this, some of you may have Leo in your chart. But when I look at this here, that's what 2022 will be for you. It'll be wonderful. Because that's what your soul is. And the sun is the most expansive card in the deck. The sun covers all 78 cards in the tarot deck and can brighten up all 78 cards in the tarot deck. And that's what your soul is asking for, is that growth and that expansion. So with this energy, knowing that life is wonderful, knowing that you want to go after what it is that you want to go after and try new things and new experiences because your soul is asking for it. Your soul is pleading and begging for it. You achieve great success for yourself. And 2022, if I'm being honest, I've told a couple of the signs like, hey, it's going to be good in 2022, but you got to watch out for these things. If you follow what your soul asks for, and this is the cheat sheet to having a very beautiful 2022. If you follow what your soul is asking for in 2022, don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Do not get into a stasis of analysis paralysis. Don't. Because I know you guys are very cerebral. This is a year to kind of put the mental portion of this on the back burner. Of course, you still got to be rational because we still live in the 3D, of course. But for the most part, if an opportunity comes up or if an idea comes up, just go with it. If it makes sense to you, go with it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. This is being determined and moving forward. And this is thriving in life. Using your power of positive thinking and positioning to say, you know what? Sure, old Aquarius, I might have just kind of held off on it or, kept processing it over and over in my mind. But you know what? I'm just going to go for it. Fuck it. That's your word of 2022. F it. I'm going for it. F it. I'm going to do it. No more being a bystander. I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to live my best MF in life in 2022, Aquarius, and I love it. I love this. You're going where the wind blows, baby. You are. Where the wind blows, that's where you'll be. You want to do something crazy or spontaneous or sexy or different or exciting? Go where the wind blows. Where does the wind take you? That's your mindset for 2022. Where does the wind take me? The world, if I can speak, the world is my oyster. The world is nothing but opportunities filled for me. The world is nothing but chances and advances at my feet. And what will I do with all of this? If I can speak it still, what will I do with all of this, right? What will I do with all of this? And that's for you to decide. But if you decide not to make a move on it, well, like I said, life will throw you a series of events that will force you out of any comfort zone that you may currently have. And there we go. Got an owie. Bottom of the deck, though, it's all in. So you got choices here. You got choices here. So you got an owie. Interesting. Hope you can hear Bob Marley singing in the distance, because despite what appears to be a physical blip right now, every little thing is going to be all right. This is a time of sweet, sweet healing, a time of renewal. Take a step back, put your feet up, and soak in the restorative power of the universe. I actually really love this. Why? Because this last portion of 2021, heal, restore, regenerate your energy, rejuvenate. Chill out for the rest of the year. Don't get started on this energy into next year. Chill out for the rest of the year. Do whatever you need to do. We got death here, so there may have been endings and closings in 2021 that may have been hard, that may have been a burden, that may have been a struggle. So allow yourself to feel and flow through the rest of this year to process that energy out, because next year, you're all in. All in. Okay? So Aquarius, I'm so blessed and honored to have read for you today. Such an amazing energy, such a fun and exciting year ahead. I don't know if you're excited, but I'm excited for you, okay? Very excited for you. So you guys be blessed, you be safe. I love every single one of you. Bye, you guys.